afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to be doing a deck tech on my Oathbreaker deck, which is Esper the Mask, and the signature spell that goes along with it is Commune with the Gods, which is 1 green, 1 colorless for a sorcery spell. The text for it is reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card or enchantment card from among them into your graveyard, put the rest into your graveyard. You may put a creature or enchantment card from among them into your hand, put the rest into your graveyard. So this deck is primarily focusing around more the enchantment based than the graveyard shenanigans. There is a creature that does rely on stuff in the grave somewhat, but not entirely, and it's not always a guarantee you'll get that card out straight away. Onto the actual Planeswalker themselves, which is Esper. It's over the top sleeve. So Planeswalker itself is one color, green, white, blue, with 3 loyalty. Has 3 abilities. So the plus one is untap, enchanted permanent you control. The -1 is create a white aura enchantment token named Mask, attached to another target permanent, and has permanent and totem armor. So totem armor meaning if the creature was destroyed, the totem armor would come off instead of the creature actually dying instead. So not exactly regen, but it has a regen abilities. And the -7 is top 7 cards of the library into graveyard, turn all non-aura enchantment cards from the graveyard to the battlefield, then do the same for aura cards. So obviously this deck is primarily aura enchantment based, with what it wants to do. What it wants to do with the deck. So basically, there's a lot of creatures in there that rely heavily on when enchantments come into the battlefield. It does things, reduces the cost of them. It's basically a 60-card enchantment deck. That's all this deck is. So it's going to be heavy on the enchantments in comparison to creatures, but that's the way this deck runs. So may as well go over with the mana base first, which I'm going to be counting this as I go along because I'm that ill prepared today. 1, 2, 3. Start off with the basics. We've got 6 forests. Not lined up. There we go. Basic forest, 4 plains. And we also have 2 islands. So the basic land package, or just basic land for those. For the lands that work with the commanders themselves, we've just got the usual Forge of the Heroes, which is one of my favorite cards to use in Oathbreaker, and we've also got good old Command Tower, which can tackle any color of the commander's identity, with Esper being of the Bant variety. It can tackle green, white, and blue. Any of those cards out of the way. Basic. Main and non-basic. Well, no. Basics and partial non-basic. So for the non-basic cards, we've got Seaside Citadel, Edward Tap for bounce colors. We've got 3 of the lightning lands. When they enter, they come in tapped and you gain 1 life. So I've got 1 for each color combination bounce. We've also got Vivid Grove, which comes in with 2 charge counters, and you can remove a charge counter to add 1 mana of any color. Century Steep, which is when it enters, target creature you control gains protection from a color of your choice until end of turn. So that can be used to protect the creature, which I do have some cards that help to get it out later on in the list. The usual Temple of the False Gods. Got City of Brass to help out with the mana fixing at the cost of one life for the mana. We've got Terramorphic Expanse and Evolving Wilds to fetch us our basics, and to help out with the returning enchantments from graveyards. We've got the Hall of Heliod's Generosity. So one work has got impactful waste, where it's got one light on color and put target enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. So with it being quite a lot of enchantments, you've got quite a few options, especially if you have a couple that you think with communing with the gods, you want to choose one over the other than comparison. So it's an easy, it's a good way of trying to regain some of the stuff you may potentially lose. Great. Sorry? Oh, thank you. So for the land wise, that's 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25 card lands altogether in the list. So we have two different types of enchantments. So we've got the orders and we've actually got the normal enchantments. These guys. Enchantment orders first. So we've got the mana ramp inside in the form of the Paradise, Fit on Ground, and Utopia Storm. So these ones are okay, so you can enchant any lands. Utopia Storm is where you have to enchant a forest, and it enters color. When the enchanted forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana of the chosen mana color to his or her mana pool. So in addition to the mana the land produces, so it's green and whatever color you want it to be. First on ground, it's tapped. You can't land that it's tapped. I'm trying to rush now. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. So a bit like Utopia Sprawl, but a bit more costly. And then we got Gift of Paradise. So when it enters the battlefield, gain 3 life, and land has tapped as 2 mana of any one color. So this is a way of acceleration at least on the mana base, because we've only got 26 lands, and some of the stuff we've got is high costing, but we do have enchantment reducers at least. Hard hitting side of it, then we've got the buffs, which is Daybreak Coronet, so enchant with another aura attached to it. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has first strike, vigilance, lifelink. So basically, you can swing, no problem. Got a similar card of similar flavor with Oathbreaker. So it enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and/or enchantment you control. So it always counts itself. So at least it'll get +2. But if you have more enchantments, obviously it will get bigger all the time. It's not just what's attached to the creature and all the check for other stuff, but control on the battlefield. For the other buffs, we've got good old fashioned Rancor, which enchanted creature gets +2 and +0, gains trample, and when Rancor is into a graveyard for the battlefield, return Rancor to its own hand. All you've got to go to the, and the other buff is Spirit Mantle. So enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has protected from creatures. So you could potentially get a really big hitter. The other card, which I can't remember what I got it in there for, is Metamorphic alterations. So
Controls more lands than you. Search for up to 3 planes cards, reveal them. Oh, bonus for saying planes and not basics. I'm sick of seeing like white ramp cards that basically say, you know, search for a basic plane. It's like, no, I want to get my non-basic planes. I could play with big boy money cards. I mean, I can, but, you know, maybe I don't want to. Okay, what's this one? I got another elemental. Low hold, Pledge Mage. Make your mark. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Whenever that creature dies this turn. I mean, that could be quite funny in Feather Commander deck, I guess. Fuse Fatality, Expel, Twin Skull Shaman, Double Strike, 3 mana, Blair, Mage Duel. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that Edgelord. He's using his freaking frilly gill things as his freaking side fringe or something. I don't know. It just looks so silly. Defend the campus. What the hell is going on in this set? All right, yeah, there is actually a lesson card in each pack. Okay, so you can get up to 9. Okay, so you can get up to 9 commons. The 10th one could be a lesson in any rarity. I guess the packs remain the same then. Stormkill, Kill an Artisan, Practical Research, Test of Talents. The rare is Accomplished Alchemist. So 3 generic and a green, 2/5. Add 1 mana of any colour. Add X mana of one, where X is the number. Oh, right, okay. So that heavily relies on life gain. Oh, we got Opt. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. So that looks like that was the first one. Yes, that was the first pack. So that was all for the green and blue one. So what did we get? So let's get all these ones out of the way first. An actual pre-release card that I might take out of the seal. Is it coming through properly?
Yeah, you're back on now.
Okay. That was just
Wouldn't be a Swansea County gaming convention if something didn't go wrong.
Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't be a normal con unless something didn't go yeah. which is the fundraiser.
Probably excitement of things going wrong live.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what people want to watch, is the stuff that goes wrong live. So as we were on the enchantment side of things, so we got Sphere of Safety. So creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless the controller pays X for each of those creatures, where X is the number of enchantments you control. Obviously, this also includes enchantment auras. And with Estrid making a lot of masks, which are enchantments as well, you know, it builds up and makes it silly to attack. The other attacks in effect, so we got Ghostly Prison. So creatures can't attack you unless the controller pays 2 for each creature he or she controls that's attacking you. And Propaganda, so same thing again, but with in blue and no ghost. Yes. The other things that work around with enchantments on the field, so we got Enchantress's Presence. So whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. And Everwatching Threshold. So whenever an opponent attacks you or a planeswalker you control with 1 or more creatures, draw a card. So basically a similar effect to these 3 cards, but you get a card draw out of it instead. The other one that works with whenever you cast an enchantment spell is Sigil of the Empty Throne. So you create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying, so that's whenever you cast an enchantment spell. And the last one to help out with the ramp side of things, we've got Exploration, which is you may play an additional land on each of your turns. So it helps if you've got a handful of land, you know, you can get there quicker with getting cards out on the field, or lands out on the field, sorry. So that is the enchantment side. So on top of the auras, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 17 altogether, aura-wise? Yes, 17. So onto the creatures. The big hitter I was referring to earlier is Bruna Light of Alabasta. So it's 3 colorless, white, blue for a 5/5 angel with flying and vigilance. So whenever this creature attacks or blocks, you may attach to it any number of auras on the battlefield, and you may put onto the battlefield attached to it any number of aura cards that could enchant it from your graveyard and or hand. So basically, if you got a graveyard filled with auras that you had from playing Commune with the Gods, you could attach them onto Bruna, or if you got them in your hand as well, you could do it with that. So that's basically the bigger hitter with this. For additional ramping as well, we got the Sylvan Carotid with Defender and Hexproof. So add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. 0/3, obviously decent little blocker. For mana reductions, so this basically reduces the cost of the enchantments and auras. We've got Starfield Mystic. So enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cost. Whenever enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Starfield Mystic. So basically, it's another way of bumping up this thing. The other creature to help reduce casting costs is Danitha, Capuchin Paragon. So first strike, vigilance, lifelink, and aura and equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Ditto for Herald of the Pantheon. So same thing again, enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life. So even if the spell gets countered, you still get the life gain from it. And the last one that matters about enchantments, on the field at least, is Yavimaya Enchantress. Yavimaya Enchantress gets +1/+1 for each enchantment on the battlefield. So that gets buffer the more enchantments are about. The other creatures that rely on things or enchantments entering the field. So we got Ajani's Chosen. So whenever enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 white cat creature token. If that enchantment is an aura, you may attach it to the token. So the whole idea of this deck originally was just basically create as many cats as humanly possible. So I got a couple of cat tokens ready for whenever that happens. But basically, get enchantments out, get auras out, and attach them to the cats. And this is one of my favorite cat tokens I got. I'm not completely biased to go towards cats, honest. But this token is absolutely adorable. I just love it, and it's foily. It actually looks a bit like my cat Willow, because she's got the calico fur pattern she has, and this one looks like it's got the same one. But yeah, bit biased towards cats, I will be honest. The other
Never have guessed.
never would have guessed. No, I am totally
Just under the radar with you.
yeah. Did you know I like cats? Right, meow. The last few cards relating to enchantments. You put me off. I'm just thinking of more cats. So we got Core Spirit Dancer, so it gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it. So that's when it's attached to this creature and not just what's on the board. And whenever you cast an aura spell, you may draw a card. So being the fact that I'm running 10 auras in the list, it gets easier to... You get a better chance of drawing cards to help fill your hand. So the other one is Satyr Enchanter. So whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. Again, that only matters when you cast a spell. So if it gets countered, you still get a card draw out of it to replace it. And we got the Argothian Enchantress, so it has Shroud, so I can't enchant it or anything like that. And whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. So more card draw, more tokens, and basically just the whole thing of getting creatures bigger and buffer as quickly as possible. Yeah, let's pop that there. And the last part of the list, which is the smallest of the piles, is the instants and sorceries. So we've got 4 instants, which is the Simic Charm. So it's normally got 3 options, but you get to choose one. So target creature gets +3/+3 until end of the turn. All permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn, or return target creature to its owner's hand. So I could, if there's any form of targeted removal, I could just get hexproof if I want to save up one of my own creatures, bounce it back, or if I want to make one a bit stronger, just get it bigger. So the card I mentioned earlier with the Sedgery Steep land was crop rotation. So basically, if I want to give a creature that I'm controlling hexproof, the best way is to play this, sacrifice a land, fetch the Sedgery Steep, and the ability will go off, giving the creature hexproof. So that's a good way of protecting it. The last 2 have just got counters, and this time it's not as counter heavy as some of the other lists I've played. So we've got Dovin's Veto, and we've got Mystic Confluence, which is a modal type spell. Where you could choose one more than the other. So the 3 modes being card counter spell unless its controller pays 3. Return target creature to its owner's hand, or draw a card. That's for 5 mana, that is. But that's all the instants from the list. The last 2 are just sorcery spells. So we've got Cultivate to help increase the, well, just accelerate with the mana, and then we've got a good old-fashioned board wipe with the Wrath of God. And that's the whole list for the actual deck itself. So what I'll do is I'll just run some test hands on you, and if people wanted to talk or fire some questions as well, they're more than welcome to.
We've just put up a stream question, so people, the first person to comment the name of your deck is going to win a pile of magic goodies.
Oh, right, okay.
So can they remember the name of your commander? That's the question.
Yes, that's very true. I mean, it'd be interesting if they actually do remember the name of it, because
you're going to try and not say it as well, because you're like, I know it. You're going to win a... Oh.
I mean, it helps to know who won as well, I guess. But yeah, the first draft of this was literally just green-white, and it was just cat themed, where I just used Ajani as the commander, and obviously it didn't do well. So I just went from that to play with enchantments, basically, because that seemed to work out a bit better, especially with a little bit of blue on there.
Everything looks better with a little bit of blue.
Everything looks better with a little bit of blue. But yeah, I'll give this a good shuffle first before anything. I'm just going to check on the...
Hello Kitty, Daddy cool. Did someone get in there before Daddy cool? No. We could Daddy cool just for fun.
Even mono blue decks, yeah. That's very true, Gideon.
Promo.
Everything is better with blue. It's really bad considering I play majority of like more red-based decks than I do with blue-based decks. Oh, actually, there's a thought. I got both of them going at the same time. So I can check on like both the questions. But yeah, blue always makes things better. Tyler's saying hi. I hope he's enjoyed today so far. So I've had my nephew sort of hanging about, trying to learning a bit more on how streaming goes on in the background. Because normally he does his own stuff from home, but it's normally a straight to YouTube sort of thing. But today, tried something different for... Try something different, and you can come in and see how it works. And I think he was a bit gobsmacked with the amount of computers that were available and tripods all over the place. But yeah, I hope he's had a good day so far. I know I'll have to take him home at some point soon, but it was just nice just to have him out for the day.
So do you want to give the streamers a clue, the viewers a clue, maybe? Pick up.
Oh, the command...
Anyone answered on your stream?
No.
Just remind them the question and...
Is it a vegetable, animal, or mineral?
It's going to be hard trying to... Oh, there we go. It's so the commander is there. I'm going to have to cover up the name of it and the type. But basically, if the question that's done on the Swansea Comic and Gaming Convention stream, because I think I'm being streamed through there, is what's the name of the commander? So obviously I'm going to have to show this, but...
Nigel.
Nigel. It's not Nigel.
Just show it, Sam, and the first person to answer.
It's a situation where someone like has to snap their fingers and go, oh, okay, there we go, right. I'll just leave that there for a sec while I just shuffle up the shuffle up the deck a bit more and then get a hand sorted. But yeah, what are we at now at the hour for the stream now? We're how many hours into the...
Coming up on hour 6.
6 hours into the stream.
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
Yep. If I'm asking that seems like a good thing. Is it the gin? Oh, not quite.
Gin o'clock. Oh no. There we go, let's pop that there. So let's see how good of a hand we get on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, oh, we got a good start with the hands. So we got... I mean, considering I haven't been playing much white, that's a bit lacking there, considering I'm more white heavy for card spells. Okay, so that would be a dud of a hand. Let's try this. But how was well, magic related question I get for the stream. Has anyone been picking up Strixhaven or trying, well, any good pickups for Magic itself or any other TCGs? Because I primarily play Magic, but I collect other card games as well, but don't play too much of them. I tend to just buy intro decks of certain games and leave it like that, really. Let's have a look. Ah, so there we go. There's the white land. Got that there. That's odd. So 2 lands there, and blue was the lower is the one that I got laced off. I think I'm gonna have to go over the land, I think, at some point and revamp this, I reckon. So yeah, that's That's definitely going to be something I'm going to work on, but this is one of those decks that I don't play too seriously with. You okay?
Yeah.
So I got my nephew right behind me now. He's just sort of hovering and sort of trying to figure out what he wants to do. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
How have you found it today so far?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been beating Tom at playing some of the board games as well?
Oh, yeah, we were just about to do that.
What games have you been playing?
Just the same game.
Just the same game we've been playing, Santorini, is it?
Yeah.
I think Tom will have to teach him a different game, because there was another one I picked up which was Hey That's My Fish, which is a penguin sort of fighting style, well, not fighting style game, but basically you got to try and collect as many fish as possible and stop your opponents from getting them. Oh, there we go, that looks a lot better, that does. So yeah, that would be a good that would look like a good starting point. The hand and blue. Yeah, this is definitely something that'll have to be shuffled and played plenty of times. But yeah, we'll have to see what's going on there. Chat is pretty quiet, but that's okay. Sort of an unannounced stream on my end, I guess. Okay, one more. Let's try out there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh wow. Okay. It's not a good good example of how well the deck is played. Well, that's okay. At least it's not a proper serious game.
What's Sam's commander's name? Oh yeah, I wanted you to say so that people can hear it.
What you could do is throw out 4 suggestions and one be the right one. Is it this, or this?
Someone's asking.
So someone's actually asking for it, and it's like, wasn't that the question that the convention asked?
Give them the option of 4 and obviously there'll be the right answer in there.
Clearly Christopher.
Yeah, I said Nigel.
Yeah. Also, Becky and Nathan are in the stream, so they'll be playing Phasmo later.
Oh, they're doing Phasmophobia later on.
Yeah.
So the commander in question is Estrid the Masked, it is. So you're heading down, okay.
So the first one to repeat that back.
The first person to repeat that back, that's not
Ricky.
Ricky.
I mean, if I said I win.
You won't. You don't want magic.
No, Adam, play magic.
No.
Play magic.
There we are. Movie 2 wins. Movie 2.
There we go. Just wanted it.
Add it to his pile.
Yep.
It's one of those situations where it's like, oh, right, yeah, that's, so the magic goodies is seeing as how, a mask. So the commander goodies in question, so we got the, Commander Legends, Boros Arm for Battle Commander deck. And we've also got 2 promos to go with it as well. So we got Rin and Seri, the Inseparable. So this is the buy a box for M21. And we've got Lotus Bloom buy a box promo, which was for the Time Spiral Remastered set. So Time Spiral Remastered was a reimagining or redoing of the original Time Spiral block, but they've basically remastered it, added in a couple of new cards for the time shifted side, and yeah, the this is what the I think this was like the original, buy a box promo from the original Time Spiral set. So yeah, it was a nice little fromage. I know, laugh at me, I'm a comedic.
Further down there, because we could just keep getting worse.
Yeah, I'm a comedic genius, I am. But yeah, that's the pile of goodies for that you have won on there. I'm just gonna pop them over to the side. I should have really had my I should have done the Cal time thing as well. I can never time these right.
Maybe we should do some stand-up comedy and tech decks.
But I'm sitting down.
That's part of the humour. Very unique.
15 minutes left, Sam. Do you want Calzone to prep?
Yeah, if okay. Do 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 do.
This is quality entertainment from the SCGC. Daddy Cool says that was cheesy, Sam.
Sorry?
Daddy Cool said that was cheesy.
Oh, that was cheesy. Thank you.
And he's the one who came up with Hello Kitty. Don't follow.
Oh. So yeah, I think I undertimed on the deck tech side of things. So I do have some stuff downstairs that I picked up magic wise. So Simon's gone to grab that now, and I'll do some pack openings, I guess, then, and get that out of the way. Yeah, I might actually get some more cards to put in other decks, which is a good thing. But how has everyone's day been today so far?
Long, wet. Oh, do you have to say that at the same time?
Okay, good night, everyone. I mean, if it's been long and wet, then
And cold.
kudos to you guys. More power to you.
Decided to go get some warm food and got colder for it.
Oh, there we go. Brilliant. So yeah, I do have I do have something to open up. Okay, so we'll go over some pack openings then from the Cal Time set.
Is that for you choosing on the
Oh, I normally have a knife to hand, but I'm currently streaming from my workplace at the moment, so yeah, I'm not as prepared as I thought I would be. So, usual pre-release kit. Let's have a look what we get on the dice. Oh, we had the 16. Let's do that again. 18. There we go. All right. So, Cal Time was the previous set before Strixhaven, so it's Viking themes. It's all about the heavy metal side. This is what the pre-release little kit looks. You get the small little cute little poster. I quite like this one. And then you got the usual on how to run pre-release within it. Yeah, may as well go over the promos, I guess. So the buy a box promo is Halva, God of Battle. Okay, so I really haven't been paying much attention to the standard set, so well said. Yeah, let's have a look what this one reads. So creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike. Oh, right, okay, that works. At the beginning of each combat, you may attach target or equipment card to a creature you control. Alright, okay. And the back side is an equipment, so Sword of the Realms, get okay, that's cool. So I guess another god for the collection. Oh yes, I have a code for Arena, so I shall give that to one of my friends. Or actually no, I'll take that photo of that and it'll go up on the SCGC one then. So the codes can be given to one of the subscribers on our many different social platforms. So it'd be Instagram, Facebook. Basically, first come, first serve on that one. So, okay. Oh man, the cards are cold. So, common wise, so we got Raven Form,
The person behind that.
Breakneck Berserk,
By themselves.
Horizon Seeker, Village Rites, that's a good one. Warhorn Blast, Behold the Multiverse, Smashing Success, Jarl of the Forsaken, Scorn Effigy,
Oh no, that's gonna be
Giant Ox,
this person is Joe, one of our customers.
uh,
Said, oh, we've got more stuff engine for it. Like, no, keep watching, winning.
Tergrid Shadow, Avalanche Caller, Nafri Betrayer King. So other snow and zombie creatures you control get +1/+1. Oh, okay. That's another walk. Oh, that's quite useful. So we got the double-sided card for green and black. Dark Ball Pathway. Okay, and we've got Snow Covered Lands and just the advert token. So that was pack number 1. So where's the rest? We've got that there. Oh, he looks cool. Yeah, there we go. So pack number 2.
Did we get them back in Dark Days or is it?
I did come on wrong.
Okay, so pack 2, let's see what we got. So Tormentor's Helm, Guardian Gladewalker, Dread Rider, Stalwart Valkyrie, Mistwalker, Skull Raid, basically how my head feels at the moment, another Cinder Giant, Roots of Wisdom, Pilfering Hawk, Rune of Might. I actually quite like the rune cycle, it's pretty good. So when they all enter, they draw cards as, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just quite like the rune cycle. Great Hall of Starnheim. Oh, another, oh, it's a giant wizard. Another creature or planeswalker upon a control's dealt.
I just rewrote me the.
Oh, okay. That's pretty useful for wizards. The rare is the Raven's Warning, so Saga, crit 1 on blue, gain 2 life whenever 1 on. Okay, it's probably because I haven't really paid much attention to this set, but I'm seeing these cards and thinking, oh, that looks pretty good. Dual land, so the Ice Tunnel. Oh, got a foil and Inga Rune Eyes. So legendary human wizard 3/3. It's battlefield scry 3. That's good. Draw 3 cards if 3 or more creatures died this turn. All right, okay, that's situational. Oh, that's pretty cool. Cool. I like the showcase art from these from this set as well. They look really nice, especially in foil. And we got Spirit. Okay, so I thought that seemed a bit too quick getting to the uncommons then. I'm not counting the commons at the moment, so I don't know whether or not I hit a if I'm going to hit a foil or not. I guess I got excited for that for when I cracked open Time Spiral stuff. Quite enjoyed that. Halva for third Gwyn. Oh god, that would be nasty in your Gwyn deck. Hits like horrendously hard very quickly. Okay, what's that? Pack 3 now. Grimstone Raider, Struggle for Skempfer, Priest of the Haunted Edge, Beskar Shieldmate, Iron Verdex, Drogoth Fort Thief. Enters battlefield, look at the top card of the top. Ooh, okay, that's pretty cool. Gold Vein Pick. So 2, and now create a... Ooh, okay, that's a pretty good one. Shackles of Treachery. Wither Crown. I think that might be 10. Scamphar Shadow Sage. Enters true. Okay, so that's a mortal creature on entry. Gates of Istfell. Okay.
Question from the SCGC stream, Sam.
Question, yeah.
Who's asking?
Any tips for an old Magic player who's trying to get back into the game?
Resist the urge as long as you can.
I'm also ventriloquist.
And then buy everything.
So it depends on what you actually want to do. If you just want to go back to playing like casual stuff, I guess, like if you played Magic for a long time, probably go back to playing like something like Sealed just to get some quicker games in. Like if you used to do things like pre-releases or limited and stuff like that. There is loads of different formats now in Magic, so there's loads of different types of decks you could build within the game. But I think if you are just a returning player, depending on when you played, obviously when you played the game, I'd probably say start playing like some form of Sealed, like just to start building up collection and getting uses out of your getting some uses out of the packs you buy. The only other thing I can think of is like looking at playing Commander, because that one's like a very popular format. So basically that's 100 card singleton format where it's based off a legendary creature, and you got to build decks based on the commander's color identity. So it comes in different colors for that, but yeah, without actually knowing what you used to play as an older player, it's kind of hard to say what might be the best way to go. But I'd say probably playing Sealed or maybe playing Commander if you have like an old built-up collection. Sorry. That's what I'd suggest would be a good shout. Even going to pre-releases, that would be a good way of building up collection and meeting new players, and just generally starting to build up a bit, like a group of friends playing from there.
I guess the gamers have always got the friendly neighborhood Samani as well.
Yeah.
So you can always pop in.
That's true. Yes.
Quiz Sam.
Yeah.
Or any of the guys, really.
Yeah, but it's more than just me that plays Magic in the store. But yeah, there could be that. Yeah, that's the only thing I think of. I've played on and off since 2003 to I've been in and out since then. I've been unsure if they are off the list. Oh, what do you mean by off the list? Is that like for certain formats to play, or?
Probably best to explain Standard, Modern, Legacy.
Yeah, because there are different types of formats. I got a full bird. Oh, and another one of these. These are quite useful to pick up, actually. So that was the rare. That was a cool card. So yeah, within Magic, there's so many different formats now to play. Taking out. Oh right, I got you. So played in 2003, 2004. It might be best for maybe Modern to look at, or Pauper, because Modern uses cards from 8th edition onwards as their pool of cards to work with, and Pauper is basically where you build 60 card constructed decks, but use just the commons only. So if a card was printed only in the common rarity, you can use that in your decks. And it's quite surprising what you could build with just at the common level. It's one of my favourite formats. as well. So that might be something worth looking at.
We've got 3 minutes remaining, so.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could suggest. I mean, it's better if I could, we could chat more if you are local to the area, and I obviously work within the store itself, so I could talk a bit more on that. Ooh. Got another showcase card. Okay. And Saga. Foily? No, Foily. There's Snow. Oh, yeah, Foily. Prowler, Outrider, whenever you cast this creature. Okay. And that's the token for that one. And that, and that. I think the last time I opened up one of the pre-release kits, I ended up getting a foil mythic from it as well. So it was Tybalt, it was, that I had from that. So that saved me having to get that card, to be honest. Right, okay, Dwarven Reinforcements, King Harold's Revenge, Karkath Kennelmaster, Funeral Longboats, Strategic Planning,
2 minutes remaining.
Tormentor's Helm, Raider's Curve, Goldmore Champion, another Hawk, Duskwielder, Battleshield Warrior, Invasion of the Giants. I actually quite like this saga, it's a pretty cool one. Dwarven Hammer, Rally the Ranks. Oh, okay, it's a it's an anthem effect. Okay, that's cool. Snow-covered mountain and a human warrior.
Do you want to leave that button this time?
I'm gonna save the last pack for myself now for post-stream, because I think I just need to give myself 5 after that, after a couple of like ups and downs on there. But yeah, that's been my deck tech slash pack openings now.
One last question before you go.
Yep.
Which commander pack is the best to buy in your opinion?
Oh, for Commander, it's probably gonna have to be Commander Legends, I reckon, because yeah, the set is designed specifically for that format.
Straight to the point there.
Yeah. Commander Legends. Or I think Dominaria was pretty good for like legendary spells and stuff as well. That was a good set, and the packs on that is probably going to start rising.
Coupons are pretty good if you're looking for a deck.
Yeah.
Strange enough, I think they sell them here, right?
Yes. Yeah. Sell them in store. Well, not Commander Legends. We're out of them. I just realised now I'm pushing the boat out on time. Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys, and yeah, it's over next to the Soulbound RPG.